Hello, students. In this new English grammar class, we looked at the affirmative, negative, and interrogative form about the present perfect tense. Okay, perfect present in affirmative form is used to describe actions or events that have occurred at some indefinite point in the past but are relevant or connected to the present moment. You can use this present perfect to talk about your experiences, your trips, or some actions during your life. They occur in the past but are in your present. How? How is the correct form? You need auxiliary verbs. Two auxiliary verbs have and has, and a main verb in past participle. How is structured this present perfect? You need a subject. Remember subjects. You need have or has as an auxiliary verb. You need a participle past about your main verb and your complement. Examples. For example, I have visited many countries in Europe. She has traveled to Japan 3 times. They have flown on a plane many times. Okay? You can talk about your experiences. Now, what happened with the negative form? The negative form use a new element. You use a negative word, not. And you can say have not or haven't, has not or hasn't. Remember, you use had with the I, you, we, and they personal pronouns. And you use has, auxiliary has, when you talk about she, he, or it, the third persons. For example, negative form, you need first subject, you need have not or hasn't not after your subject, then your verb in participle past, and your complement at the end of the sentences. For example, I have not visited many countries in South America. Another example, she has not traveled to USA yet. And the last one, they haven't flown on a private jet. Okay, check this structure. After your auxiliary verb, you need the word not, the negative not. When you use have, you use not. When you use have, you use not. Okay, what happened with the interrogative sentences? The interrogative sentence starting with the have or has auxiliary verb, your subject, your participle past, and your complement. For example, for example, have you visited a country in Africa? Has she traveled to Paris before? Have they flown to Asia on business? Okay, let's check a summary about this. Affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. Check the elements. In affirmative form, you need a subject, you need a have or has auxiliary, and your verb in participle past. At the end, your complement. In negative sentence, you use your subject, have or has, the negative word not, your verb in participle past, and your complement. And interrogative form, you need use have and has as an auxiliaries, your subject, your verb in participle past, and your complement. Examples like these examples. Okay, I hope you are understood this sentence, this present perfect tense, and that's all. This is another examples using the affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. In affirmative sentence, she has visited the Eiffel Tower. Negative form, they have not seen the Great Wall of China. In a question, have you visited to South America? Okay, these are our last examples like a summary. We have make a review about these tenses in affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Thanks so much for your attention. See you next English grammar class.